Hey everybody, this is another segment of Better on Purpose, the cooking edition, and we are making that peanut butter banana ice cream that's going to be absolutely delicious. You'll see with the pictures where, there's frozen bananas, you take and cut those bananas up and you freeze them. Now, after I froze them, I already placed some in here. I'm going to place the last amount in here. I just set them out for about 5 minutes. That's it. Okay. Because that's going to help everything get nice and creamy. But to also add to the ingredients and things like that as far as the flavor, I got some cream. And then I'm going to also have a video later on to show you guys how to actually make your own creamer that you can actually very easily make at home, and also turn that and make that into some actual whipped cream. So I will show you that. But right now I'm just using some creamer here that I have from the store. Okay, just a little bit. All right, and then I already have over here the bananas and things like that that I've already used. So just in case you don't have a large blender or anything like that, I do, but I'm just using my little magic bullet. Today I've been having this for years, so I'm using that today. Okay, the same way you would make a smoothie, and I'm just going to add some syrup. The other things that I have in here is some ginger, and then I have peanut butter, a nice helping of peanut butter already in the mixtures that I've already made. Okay, and salt. You want to add salt. What salt does when you're talking about desserts and things like that, it's going to actually bring out the actual natural sweetness within dessert. So that's the reason for adding the salt. Okay, so I'm just going to take and put this on here real good. All right, so I have that on. Make sure that's locked tight. Good deal. And then we're just going to take and flip it over and give it a whirl. All right, so let that go until you get those bananas nice and smooth. You might have to shake it a little bit. Sorry for this. I know that's a little noisy. I should have warned you. But then we're going to take it off just for a moment. Just take it off just to bring it down. Okay. And make sure bring everything down and then put it back in there. Okay. Just to make sure all those frozen bananas get at the bottom. Great. I can tell that it's really, really thick. Okay. Now, the other thing that I like to do when I'm making something like banana ice cream or ice cream with any fruit or anything like that in it, I always like to also take and keep some of the chunk, some of the pieces are just a little chunky. Okay. So I like to do that. As you can see all my little things here, I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing a little one-hand action until I get my videographer, my camera guy back. But as you can see here, you see the inside there, you see how it's thick. And then all I'm going to do is just take and pour this in. All right, see, it's already very, very thick. Like I said, I have the peanut butter in there. I got the bananas that are already chunky. It's rather thick. And then the other thing that I'm going to do, I'm adding some peanuts as well that I also pre-chopped. I'm going to put those in. And I'm going to mix those around. It also has honey in here, a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon, and as I stated, a little salt, and just a little syrup. Put a little bit more peanuts. All right. You want to make sure that you have a airtight. If you're not, there are so many different ways to make ice cream. So you make sure you have a freezer container, or not just a freezer container. If you don't have a freezer container, you can use freezer bags and put it in there in the freezer bag, and then lay everything flat, double bag the freezer bag, and do it that way as well. I'm thinking I'm going to do a video just showing different methods of making ice cream. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm used to doing all these things. Okay. And there you go. You see that goodness? All right. So that's going to be flavorful all the way through. And then we're going to put the last little bit of this peanut mixture right there on top. You see that, guys? Awesome, awesome. Now, the other thing I'm going to do for you, I'm not only going to show you this, but even before everything sets up and I put it in the freezer, I'm just going to show you just real quick. The texture. So I have some ice cream here. See how thick that is? Now just think once it sets up, I'll be able to take and go ahead and scoop that out. All right. Really good. And then I'll be able to show you the pictures of that as well. So this is peanut butter ice cream. Bon appetit.